Hello all, my name is Sujin George and welcome to this lecture series of surveying. Today we will be discussing about methods to find reduced level, that is RL. Now before discussing the methods, we should know what a reduced level is. A reduced level is the level of a point taken as height above datum surface. Means suppose there is a point on the ground surface. So it is the level of that point which is taken above datum surface. Now this reduced level could be found out by two methods. First is the height of instrument method, that is also called as the HI method or the line of collimation method. It is one and the same thing. And the second method is the rise and fall method. So today we will be discussing about the HI method, that is the height of instrument method. So let us solve one numerical based on the HI method. The following readings were observed with a leveling instrument. These are the readings that has been observed with the leveling instrument. The instrument was shifted after the 5th, 8th and 11th reading. Means these are the different readings. This is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. This is the fifth reading, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. Okay, so it is saying that the instrument was shifted after the 5th, 8th and 11th reading. Determine the reduced level of various points if the reduced level on which the first reading was taken is 100 meters. Now, in order to solve problems on this height of instrument method, on this HI method, we need to know the reduced level of the first point. It should always be provided to you in the problem statement itself. Without that, you will not be able to solve the problem. Okay, if it is not given, then you have to assume it as some value. But you have to take the value as either 100 meters or 50 meters, it depends up to you if the value is not given to you. Okay. Now let us solve this problem. Now a figure has been made over here. Okay. This is based on the problem that I read. Now based on this figure, the instrument was placed at these positions 1, 2, 3 and 4. These are the instrument positions. Okay. Now, different readings were taken. Like the first reading that was taken is 2.55. So, when this is the first reading, suppose it came out to 2.554. Okay, and it is saying this is the first reading, and this is the first point. This point is the first point. Okay, so RL of the first point is given to you. RL on which the first reading was taken is 100 meters. Means this RL is taken from the datum surface and it is given as 100 meters. Okay, so what was RL? It is the level of a point taken as height above datum surface. So this is the datum surface. The datum surface is actually an assumed surface used as a reference. Okay, so it is taken from this datum surface as a height taken to the point. Okay, so that is what is called as reduced level. It is the level of a point taken as height above datum surface. Okay, so till here the height is 100 meters and the reading taken on the leveling staff was 2.554 meters. Okay. Similarly, the second reading was 1.786. So this reading is 1.786. Similarly, the third reading is 0.927. So this is the third reading, that is 0.927. Fourth reading, it came out to 1.983. This is the fourth reading, that is 1.983. Then fifth, it is saying that after the fifth reading, the instrument changed its position. Means the instrument was first at this point 1, then it changed its position to point 2 after the fifth reading. So this is, suppose this is the fifth reading, and the fifth reading came out to 3.589. After this reading, the instrument changed to position 2, but the staff was held vertically at this position itself. Suppose this is point A, this is point A, this is B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and this is point J. Okay, this is point J. Now here, these points, when the instrument was shifted from point 1 to point 2, the leveling staff was held at this point E only. Okay, and after it changed its position to point 2, the reading on the leveling staff was taken, and the reading on the leveling staff came out to 1.305. So this reading comes out to 1.305. Then this reading was 1.422. 1.422. This reading comes out to 0.571. Then this reading here, after this is 0.571 is actually the 8th reading. Okay, after the 8th reading, instrument shifted its position. So from point 2 it shifted to point 3. Okay, but leveling staff was held vertically at this point G itself. Okay, so the reading taken from position 3 at this leveling staff held at G came out to 3.250. So this reading is 3.250. Okay, now from this reading comes out to 1.925. Okay, then this reading comes out to 0.462. And after this reading, this 11th reading, instrument changed its position. So from here, point 3, it changed to point 4, but leveling staff was held at point I itself. And at I, the reading came out to 3.015. So this reading, it comes out to 3.015. And the last reading comes out to 0.78. After this, the leveling operation ends. So this is the last reading. It is 0.780. 0.780. Now, based on these values, based on this figure, we need to draw a table. Now, the table comprises of station or point. It is one and the same thing. Then there is the back site readings, intermediate site readings, foresight readings. Then HI, RL and remark. Okay, this is how the table has to be made. Now here, once this table is made, we can plot the back site, intermediate site, foresight readings, the HI value, that is the height of instrument, and the RL value, and then there will be this remark column. Okay, now here station points that we took were this A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. So we will write these points as it is. Okay, this will be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Okay, now here we know that first reading will always be the backside reading. Okay, so this is 2.554, so it will always come under the backside column, 2.554. The next reading, all these readings will come under the intermediate site column, this column. So 1.786, then 0.927, then 1.983. All this will come under the intermediate site column. Now, this 3.589, this reading, after taking this reading, the instrument changed its position. So it means that at this point, at position 1, the last reading taken was 3.589. So always the last reading taken will be written under this foresight column. Okay, so this is point E. So point E, the last reading will come over here under the foresight column, and this reading will be 3.589. Okay, this thing you have to keep in mind. First reading will always be the backside reading, and last reading will always be the foresight reading. Fine. Now in position 2, the first reading taken was 1.305. That too at this leveling staff at point E. So this reading 1.305, as it is the first reading, it will be written under the backside column. And it will coincide with this point E, with this reading 3.589. See, at point E, it will be written as 1.305. Okay, this 1.305, and it will coincide with this reading 3.589. Okay, now next reading is 1.422. So this is point F. So this will be written in the intermediate site column. Okay, after that, this is the 8th reading, and after the 8th reading, the instrument changed its position. So means from point 2 it went to point 3. So this was the last reading at this point 2. So last reading at point 2 will come under the foresight column. So this 0.571 will come under the foresight column. Okay, and it will coincide with this 3.25, because this is the 3.25 is actually the first reading taken from this point 3. This is the first reading taken from point 3. The first reading will come under the backside column. So this 3.25 will come over here. Okay, and it will coincide with the foresight reading. Now, this 1.925 will again be the intermediate site. So this will come over here, 1.925. Again, after taking this 0.462 reading, the instrument changed its position from 3 to 4. Means 0.462 was the last reading. So last reading will come under the foresight column. So 0.462 will come over here. Fine. And at I position, the leveling staff when it was held at I, 0.462 as well as 3.015 means at the point 4, when the leveling staff was at point 4, the first reading taken was 3.015. Okay, so this 3.015 will be written under the backside column, and it will coincide with this position I. So 3.015 will be written under the backside column, and it will coincide with I as well as this foresight reading. And this is 0.780, means this is the last reading, means after this the leveling operation ended. Okay, so obviously last reading will be the foresight reading. So this will be the foresight reading, that is 0.780. Okay, now we know that RL of the first point, see RL of this first point, this point is A. Okay, this point is A. So RL of first point is already given to you, that is 100 meters. It is already provided to you in the problem statement itself. So we can write over here that RL of this point A is given as 100 meters. Okay, now we need to find the height of instrument. Now you can see all these are the height of instrument. Okay, these all are the height of instrument at various positions. Like there are how many positions of the instrument? There are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 positions are there. So it means that you will be getting 4 height of instruments, 4 HI values you will be getting. Okay, now this height of instrument is also measured from the datum surface itself. Okay, height of instrument is also measured from the datum surface. Height of instrument doesn't mean the height of instrument, means it does not mean this height. It is taken from the datum surface. Okay, now this height of instrument, what will it be? Like for this point A, or you can say for this total setup, we are only talking about this setup now, when the instrument was at position 1. When the instrument was at position 1, its height of instrument we have to find out. So height of instrument will be what? See, this is the constant level surface. This is the constant level line. So height of instrument will be obviously this total distance from the datum surface to this line. Okay, from the datum surface to this line. So from here till here it is given as 100 meters. This distance is, this length is 100 meters and this height is 2.54 meter. So HI for the first position is given as this 100 plus this height 2.554 and it comes out to 102.554 meters. Okay, so this reading, it can be written over here as 102.554 meters. Okay, so this HI complete means this HI will be constant from this line till this line. From this line till this line it will be constant for this position 1. Okay, now we need to find the RL value. Okay, so RL value, so we can say that this HI will be constant throughout, 102.54. Okay, till here it will be constant. Fine. Now RL value, we need to find the RL of these various points. Like first point, it is already given to you. Next point, point B, we need to find the RL of point B. Means we need to find the RL at this point. So we know the height of instrument. Height of instrument is 102.54. Means from this 102.54, if we subtract this 1.786, we will get the RL of this point B. So RL of B, it will be equal to this height of instrument, that is 102.554 minus this reading 1.786. We will get the RL of this point B. Okay, means this height we will get. Okay, this is RL of B. So 102.554 minus 1.786, this value comes out to 100.768 meters. Okay, so this RL of B, it comes out to 100.768 meters. Okay, means we have subtracted this value from this value. So it comes out to 100.768. Now if we need to calculate the RL at C, RL at this point C. So what will be RL at C? RL at C will be, again, from this height of instrument, if we subtract this reading, we will get the RL of C, means at this point. Okay. So it will be 102.554 minus this reading, that is 0.927. So it comes out to 101.627 meters. So this RL will come out to 101.627. This RL will come out to 101.627 RL at C. Now RL at D, similarly, what will be RL at D, at this point D? It will be this height. Okay, so HI we know. From HI, if we subtract this value, that is 102.554 minus 1.983, 102.554 minus 1.983, we will get RL at D. So this value comes out to 100.571. This is the RL at D. Okay. Now we need to find the RL at this point E. RL at this point E. So height of instrument from here till here, it is given as 102.554. So if we subtract this 3.589, we will get the RL at D. So this 102.554 minus this 3.589, you will get the RL at D, RL at E, sorry, this RL at E. So RL at E will be 98.965. 98.965. Okay. Now, after this, the instrument changed its position. After this reading, 3.589, instrument changed its position. So, it came to this position 2. So, now we will consider only this, okay, when the instrument was at its point 2. So, first reading taken was this 1.305. So, when instrument changed its position, it will get a new height, isn't it? Earlier height was this. Now, when the instrument changed its position, it will get a new height. So, new height is this. This is the height of instrument. So, this will also be measured from the datum surface. This will also be measured from the datum surface. So, now if we need to find the new height of instrument, what we will have to do? We will have to see this RL at this point E is given to you now. Okay, RL at E is given as 98.965, means this RL from the datum surface, it is given as 98.965 meter. See, 98.965 meter. So, to this RL, if we add this reading, we will get the height of instrument. Okay, to this RL, if we add this reading, we will get the height of this instrument. So, this 98.965 plus 1.305, 98.965 plus 1.305 will give you the new height of instrument, and that comes out to 100.270. Okay, it comes out to 100.270. Now, similarly, we need to find the RL of F, means RL of this point F. So, we know the height of instrument, this is the height of instrument. To the height of instrument, if we subtract this reading, we will get the RL of this point F. Okay, so height of instrument minus 1.422, that is this 100.27 minus 1.422. So, this value comes out to 98.848. So, this value it comes out to 98.848. Okay, that is RL at F. RL at F. Fine. Now, similarly, we need to find RL at this point G. So, this RL at G, this is this height. Okay. So, this height of instrument we know. This height of instrument from the datum surface we know. Okay. To this height of instrument, if we subtract this 0.571, we will get the RL at G. So, this height of instrument 100.27 minus 0.571, we will get the RL at G. So, this comes out to 99.699. Okay. Now, after this reading, after taking this reading, instrument changes position to 3. Okay. So, obviously, when the instrument changed its position, it will get a new height of new HI. Okay. So, this new HI will be this height. Okay. So, this height will be what? This height will be this RL at G. Okay. That came out to 99.699. This is 99.699. So, this 99.699 plus this reading, that is 3.25. This will give the height of instrument, height of this new instrument at this position 3. Okay, 99.699 plus 3.25. So, this 99.699 plus 3.25 will give you the height of new instrument, and that comes out to 102.949. 102.949. If you want, you can write this reading here as 100.270. Okay. So this reading is 102.949. So this is the new height of instrument, that is 102.949, this total height. Now we need to find RL at H. What will be RL at H then? It will be this total height of instrument minus this reading. Okay, so that is 102.949 minus this 1.925 minus 1.925. So this reading comes out to 101.024. Okay, now we need to find RL at this point I. RL of this point I has to be determined. So HI is given. From this HI minus 0.462. So you will get the RL at this point I. So 102.949 minus 0.462. This value, it comes out to 102.487. Okay, so this is 102.487. Now again from point 3 it changed to point 4. Okay, so at point 4 we will get a new HI. So new HI will be what? It will be the RL at this point I, that is 102.487 plus this reading, that is 3.015. So 102.487 plus 3.015. This comes out to 105.502. This is the new HI at this point 4. This new HI from here till the datum surface. So to this HI, if we subtract this 0.78, we will get the RL at J. Okay, this is the RL at J. So this RL at J, this 105.502 minus this 0.78. 105.502 minus 0.78 will give you the RL at J. So it comes out to 104.722. Okay, this comes out to 104.722. Now you have found out the RL of various points, RL of all the points. This is what you have to find out. Now in remarks column we can write over here that it is the first point. A is the first point. We have we have already mentioned that A is the first point, which is equal to the benchmark. Now what is benchmark? Benchmark is a point of known elevation. Okay, now this elevation or this height was already known to you. So always the first point will be called as the benchmark, BM. Okay, then at point E, this is the point E, here after taking the reading, after taking this fifth reading, that is 3.589, it changed its point. Okay, the instrument changed its point. So we got the change point at this point E. So at E we got the change point 1. Again at this point G we got the change point 2, because from 2 it shifted to 3. So we got change point 2 at this point G. Okay, this point G we got the change point 2. Also at this change point I, we got the third change point, that is it shifted from point 3 to point 4. So at I we got change point 3. Now you can see over here where the backside and foresight readings, they both coincide. Those are called as the change points. See here, backside and foresight readings, they are coinciding. So they are called as the change points. Change point 1, change point 2 and change point 3. So the instrument, original position of the instrument was this. From here it changed its point thrice. 1, 2, 3 means original position was this. From here it changed its position thrice. So we have written here change point 1, 2 and 3. Okay. Now in order to check whether you have done the calculations correctly or not, there is a arithmetical check. For that we need to calculate the sum of all the backside readings. So the sum of all the backside readings after calculating the sum of these 4 readings, this comes out to 10.124. Also, we have to find the sum of all the 4 side readings. These 4 readings, adding these 4 readings, it comes out to 5.402. Now the check goes like this, that summation of backside minus summation of foresight should be equal to the last RL minus the first RL. Okay. Now here summation of backside, this is the backside, this is the summation of backside, and this is the summation of foresight, 5.402. So this will be 10.124 minus 5.402. This should be equal to, last RL is 104.722 and first RL is 100. So 104.722 minus 100. Both values should actually match. This comes out to 4.722 and this also comes out to 4.722. If both the values are matching, means all the calculations that you have done, it has been done accurately, it has been done perfectly, and hence it is checked and found correct. Hence checked and found correct. Okay, so this is the height of instrument method. Okay, with this height of instrument method, you have to solve the problems. Mostly the problems is asked on the height of instrument method only. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can comment on the chat box. Thank you so much.